Hello and welcome to Yep, That's Real. You can cut that beginning out,
yeah,
and we're just gonna pretend like none of that happened.
Yeah.
Today's Yep, That Real is homes. Buddy has accumulated a list of extravagant homes that you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, is that real? And we're gonna be like, yes.
Or they're
that
really
is
sad
real.
looking homes. Either way,
Or
we don't
sad.
know.
We don't know. So we're just gonna hop in. I have notes to describe these homes to you. Kelly says, Tuesdays are like thug life.
I'm really sorry.
Thug Tuesdays.
Also, Kevin says, righteous indignation, Abby. I'm gonna start calling you Rhea anytime this appears. It's just gonna be the abbreviation.
I don't know if it's a good thing or not.
It's okay.
We're still figuring it out.
It's like Justice Markey. Okay, Serena says, exciting. Let's see the first home. Number 1.
Okie dokie then. This is the transparent house in Tokyo, Japan. Buddy's notes say, in this home, every wall is a window. Every wall is a window. Anybody can see inside each room.
No.
So don't buy this home.
I have so many questions. I don't know if I can ask them on the air, but I literally have so many questions about how you do private things ever.
Like use the bathroom.
That was one of them.
Or anything else.
Like, do you go down in your car and like change in there? Because like that's the most private area of your house.
How do you take a shower? I don't know. I guess you just leave that to public restrooms that have walls.
Or you just stay really dirty. I don't like it.
Try shampoo, guys.
As a side note, like here's something I want to throw out there. Grayson says, is it bad that I like it? Not necessarily.
I like it too, honestly. Windows are my favorite parts of houses.
You want everyone to be able to
But no, but I don't. But I like the way it looks. It looks
Okay.
aesthetically pleasing. The practical side of me does not like it.
So I'm not prophesying that any of you should ever have arguments in your family. That's not what I'm saying. But if you were to, like George and I have lived in like a condo before, surrounded by neighbors. We currently live in a house like where our neighbors are like close enough to us that if ever like our voices have gotten loud, I've immediately thought, can the neighbors hear? Like not that we're screaming that loud, but I'm like, can anyone hear us right now? Not only would they be able to hear you, they could watch you. This is like reality TV on display. People could take chairs and like camp out watching you. I don't know.
Oh, Buddy just said the bathroom is the exception.
So when it says every wall is a window,
Buddy,
it's kind of every
your
wall.
words are powerful. And you just used your words to deceive us. Not really. Here's
It's more harsh than what you were gonna put in the comments earlier. Kevin said I would have to install many blinds.
Yes.
Yes.
Many curtains. Look, that looks really nice. Honestly, I like that a lot. I really do.
Okay.
Look at all that window.
Okay.
Look at all that natural light.
Number 2.
All right.
We can move on.
Moving on to our second house. Oh, yes! I love this.
Same.
This is the Hobbit House in Wales. This house was built, I didn't know if it was gonna say home or house, so I just tried to say both. This house was built to be more eco-friendly, but that's just awesome. That's it. That's all your notes. That's all you get.
That's all you have about this one.
We only have one image for this one. Yeah, just one. No inside.
If you ever look, like Google the Hobbit House, and you can see the interior, it's awesome looking.
It really is. Are there multiples of this? I feel like I've seen some in New Zealand.
They have some that are being built here in North Carolina, very close to us. They were being built. They're supposed to be done in like a year or two ago, like pre-COVID. So I don't know how on like back order it is, but they're supposed to be built and you can rent them out like an Airbnb. That's been on the docket for a present for you for a while.
Guys, I want to go. This is amazing. Johnny said this was a big thing in the 90s. That's amazing.
Grayson says, it's funny because it's kind of opposite of the last one, but I like them both.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, except you can have like no windows, which is my favorite part. But this is an exception. This is an exception. Right after you get the extreme, everyone can see everything, and then you get extreme privacy.
K-Buck said I'd pay extra for a visit from Gandalf. Done.
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 I would too.
We'll hook that up.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Question. I'm about to say question. I did say question. House number 3. This is the floating home in Dubai.
Yeah, it does.
Marky said, that looks like an iPad. These houses, also known as seahorse villas, don't actually float, but they do give off that appearance. Many of these homes are being sold for over $1 million in Dubai. Check out the underwater bedrooms. I think we've got a picture.
Until a tsunami comes.
We'll ignore that part. Whoa, look at that. Look, I would love that. Look at all that window.
I
love it.
I'm learning windows are very important to you.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
So there's a part of my, like, ordinarily I'm the one that sasses Buddy if, like, Buddy will get too logical minded if I'm asking, like, a fun question sort of a thing. But my logic just kicked in. I'm like, what happens if it all, like, cracks underwater and then your house floods and you drown?
No, they've got, like, that extra strong glass that they use in all those movies, like with sharks and stuff. It won't crack. It just can't. I'm just prophesying that. All right, moving on. This is the Narrow House in Poland. This house was squeezed in between two buildings. Every room in the house is less than 5 feet wide. But it works.
The thing that looks like a Q-tip?
Yeah.
In the second picture?
Yeah, it's that Q-tip in the right.
How do you get in?
That's the house. You just jump. You like just walk underneath it and just jump in.
Buddy, seriously, where's the door?
The entrance is on the other side.
Okay.
So, well, you can't really move stuff around. I guess you can't really like move your bed around. Like if you want to remodel, it can't go any direction. It can only go the one direction.
Grayson very diplomatically says, this one is not for me.
No, no. I'm not claustrophobic, but I like to stretch.
Uh-huh.
And I would not like that.
Kevin just says cheap taxes. Kevin Buck also says a very narrow ladder.
Yep, that's how you get in.
Okay, these have been some interesting houses.
Sure have.